OK. Michael Ware, we thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thanks, guys.
Now, the Maritime Union is taking its dispute over 97 sacked workers to the federal court later this morning. The union will argue Hutchison Port sacked the workers without warning by text message and email. It sparked blockades at the Hong Kong-based company's operations at Sydney and Brisbane ports. Yesterday, the union lodged documents in the federal court in Sydney claiming the redundancies breached the enterprise agreement. The company says the job cuts came as it downsizes operations due to heavy financial losses. I'm joined now by Paddy Crumlin, the National Secretary of the Maritime Union of Australia. Paddy, what argument is your union taking to the federal court today?
Oh, well, that there's a breach of contract and a breach of agreement. These guys have been ripped out of the heart, men and women, working men and women, ripped out of the heart of the workplace. You know, they've got no recourse, mortgages, all the bills to pay. I mean, that's not the way to do it, by text message. There's got to be some juice in the justice system that wants to do something about that, mate.
There was a warning, wasn't there, a week or two ago saying that redundancies were coming, though?
Oh, yeah, sure, and that's the start of a process, not the end of a process. Workers are just human beings. They expect to engage in a process of communication, see if they can mitigate, have a situation where they're not getting picked or they're not being exposed to anything else except a just and transparent sort of a process. That never happened. So, yeah, they gave a warning, and then the text message next. We were waiting to sit down and see what we could do to pick up the business. That's what we do, mate.
Yep, fair enough. On Monday, the Fair Work Commission, though, ordered industrial action at the Brisbane and Sydney ports to cease, yet the picket lines continue. Why isn't the union abiding by the referee's decision and your members abiding by it?
Oh, yeah, we're abiding by it. We're not organising anything down there, but we're articulating the case for workers in this country, and particularly in that workplace, for a fair go. Now, that has a resonance. Human beings gather around each other in community. It's not good enough in any workplace. There are trade unions, churches, a whole variety of political aspects. We welcome down Mr Abbott and Mr Abetz. People are outraged by it and they want to get out on the street and say something. That's not us, mate. We're abiding by the law and we're going to court today and hopeful the law abides by us.
OK, as you say, court decision today. Thanks for joining us. Here's Nate.
There's a timely reminder this morning to check your smoke alarms.